what's up everybody? It's your girl Kendra checking in for the road less traveled. How y'all been? I know it's been a little minute since I've last checked in and dropped a little video. I've been a little bit MIA. But to be honest with y'all, like I just needed a little break and a little time away from social media. And I know you're probably like, now Ken, how you gonna have a YouTube channel talking about you need to take a break from social media? But before starting the road less traveled, I was not a big social media person, in which I believe starting the road less traveled was a God-given vision. It was something that God placed on my heart to do, so I'm gonna put that out there. But before the road less traveled, I would post pictures, I would post videos here and there, and I wasn't really checking for if you liked it, if you was my friend, how many followers. Like, I didn't care, right? And so, but once you become a vlogger and you start a YouTube channel, those things begin to, they become important. When you're doing like a YouTube channel or starting something with social media and you're trying to build up a following, one of the things that it says is that you should check out other people's pages who are talking about similar things as you are, and maybe take little bits and pieces from what they're doing and try to incorporate it into your page. And you know, maybe you can help build your following too. So in doing that, I'll be checking out people's pages that are talking about similar things as me. And I'm like, yo, they got like 500 followers, 1,000 followers, 500,000, 700,000, a million, like, and I'm over here like scraping to get by with my 60 or 70 followers. And I'm like, how do I ever compete with that? And so then I began to compare myself to other people and then begin to think like, man, like, so if I'm only getting this many views, like, what is the point of even doing this? And so I started to get consumed with how can I get more followers? Like, I need more followers, and like really focusing on that when that was never what God intended for this project to be. You know, God had to kind of remind me and speak to me like, Kendra, you know what? Like, the road less traveled was never about the amount of views, the amount of likes, the amount of followers, or whatever the case. It was never about that. Like, you made it about that. You know, the road less traveled is simply about, you know, number one, in your obedience, you being obedient to me and following through with something that I have given you, a vision that I've given for you to start. God is checking, you know, for my obedience in doing that, and I'm over here checking for likes. While I'm trying to seek validation through other people by looking at the amount of views or likes that my video may have gotten, God has already given me all the validation and approval that I need. And God was like, Kendra, how are you going to measure what I'm doing in your life and the works that I'm doing through you, and limit me to the amount of likes and to the amount of views that you get on YouTube? Are you serious right now? Like, you are limiting what I'm doing in you and how you may be affecting others that are watching by simple likes, the amount of likes and the views that you're getting on Facebook or YouTube or Instagram, which is crazy. Like, why would I ever limit God to that? But you don't know how people are being affected. If you affect one person in a positive way, like, that's all that matters. And so I had to just take a break, because I'm like, you know, this is bringing out a side of me that I didn't even know existed in terms of like seeking approval from other people. And I've never been like that, but it was just kind of taking me down a path that I didn't want to go down. And so I was like, all right, God, like, I need to get back to the basics of why I'm even doing this. It's not about people. You know, people could watch it, they cannot watch it. It was like, God was saying to me, Kendra, you know, could you be content in knowing that if you only got one view out of your video, which was me, like if God could sit down in front of the computer and watch a video, but if you got one view and you knew it was me and nobody else cared to watch it, but you knew that I was pleased and I was happy and I approved of whatever you're doing, would that be enough for you? Is that enough? Am I enough? And I was like, oh my gosh. Like, God, yes, you are enough. And so yeah, I had to just get back to what the road less travel is about, which is about giving God glory for keeping me for 31 years. Being a 31-year-old virgin, I don't want to take glory for any of that, any credit. I want this to be something that people can look at and be encouraged by, whether it's one person, whether it's 100, whether it's 1,000. Just the fact that I'm doing, you know, what God has placed on my heart to do, following through with that vision, even though it's something that makes me extremely uncomfortable because, like I said, I'm not big on social media. So this whole year, this whole project has just taken me out of my comfort zone, period, and it's really stretched me. So with all that being said, your girl is back. I'm about to just start making some random videos because apparently people want to know more about me, and like, I do appreciate everybody's support. I appreciate when I see you guys out. You're like, Ken, what's up with the, you know, the road less travel? You still doing the road less travel? When the next episode coming out? I appreciate that. When y'all see me do that, because that holds me accountable when I need that accountability. So I appreciate you guys checking in. Appreciate the love. Thanks you guys for watching this episode of the road less travel. Stay tuned. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the page, hit like, share with your friends, and until next time.